football is now closed because all these top countries still have top players. But African countries, South American countries are now being serious with their football, and football is now, so you have to do more now as a big country. The big countries are not falling off; they are still playing good, but all the smaller countries are now all the smaller countries are now catching up, and that's because of the level of the talent they now have to. If an Ivorian Yodimande is being priced for 100 million euro, we saw a Moroccan, the striker right now, in the World Cup.
Saibari.
To tell, just to tell you how much they rate him. They couldn't let him finish this World Cup, and what he has done in this World Cup, Bayern has done a good business because that's a steal. If they had waited after the World Cup, it would have been like 100 million players. So that shows the level of the talent the smaller countries are having too. That is why it's now close. And on Ronald Koeman, I will blame it on him. It is game management because nobody has been able to blame him on what happened in that game, which is Morocco equalized 1 minute to go. He was about to win. That is a flaw. That is a flaw. Why will a Morocco, an African team, get an African team be equalizing you just at few seconds to go to the next round? It was not Holland equalizing. You score at 71st minute. So that is telling you how the gap is now closed. You can't be at immediately Holland score, they were playing just to win 1-0. It's over. An European team will never do that to an African team before. Morocco keeps all the possession, even at that 19 minutes to go. Morocco is playing them like, no.
6 attempts.
No, we can win you. And Holland is trying to curtail them. That shows how much Morocco has invested in their football and how football is now close. So that is my last argument on this. The World Cup to keep giving and keep showing how smaller countries has evolved over the years. And especially Nigeria not trying to do something better with our own organization too. Maybe we will learn. Maybe we will learn after this World Cup fiasco.